Cretra shot YouTube. So we'll watch this. Probably not going to end up getting through all hour of it. But we'll see kind of where I start repeating myself. Actually, no, it's yeah. Kind of just watch, look and see. Oh, now it picks up the game. 1 sec. Okay. All right. This is Cretra. This is Cretra playing Namle. So, Nami enthusiast is Cretra. On this one slightly, but they did also have their mic on, so this will be interesting. I'm gonna laugh so hard if I get automatic like copyright claimed for this. But it's unlisted, so we'll see. This will be interesting.
Yeah, he was waiting for that.
Got caught pressing afterwards. Why are we bursting? Why are we dropping? Hey, what is our Vel game plan? Get in the air, be a nuisance, or dash out them. We didn't believe. And Cretra's dying. Rip Cretra. How did this drop? Oh, okay. Yeah, just didn't do right normal afterwards. Bypass into that.
Got my shit instant overheaded.
Stone work.
Why did I get gone?
Cretra? We gotta do something off these heads, gamer. Also, we got 5 meter.
I just had to block. Actually, I think I was dead too.
I would have just cashed out. Like level 3 into level 3. At the very least, I would have stabbed in the Kua to just make sure she didn't get all that red health back when we were by the corner.
I'm missing a lot of conversions.
Also, hopefully,
you got pictures of every move, every cross-up setup in the game.
The double voices isn't confusing because I can't just turn off the audio. Mix.
I probably should just. I think I can probably hold up back.
How did we get hit in the first place?
Picture book. You got pictures of every move, every cross-up setup in the game.
Jump heavy punch. Or jump light punch. Bonk. Yeah.
I tried to air him.
Mix.
I probably should just. I think I can probably hold up back there in that situation.
Good jump cancel. Falling on Fuqua is liable to have that happen to you. We want to get out of here. I definitely would have rather we just did like air scalpels, cat heads. Confirm off this. Yep. If you don't have those, just H gun and then go into a reset after you've stabilized everything. Oh, that's a punish. Pretty sure you can Clyde. Might also be able to have enough time to flash step and do it there. Your assist is going to eat all of that.
You a Bloodhound player now? You just picked that game.
Okay. Honestly, I think I will just. It's a little eerie having the thing on in the background, but whatever. Honestly, one of the biggest things I'm seeing 2 games in is just us not believing in our hits. we got to confirm some of these gamer. Another thing to consider here is um there's a couple different ways to do it. So we know not have enough undizzy to do a whole string and not to go over. So your choices. Did we have light kick? Because if we did, so light kick's not tracked yet. Yeah, so you can, if you have light kick, you can omit the medium. So you can go light kick into heavy punch, and then go into spiral from there. Once you're already here, the thing I would recommend is not do H spiral. Yeah, I'm pretty certain you have more than enough damage to kill, especially with the fact that you are DHCing into double without full undizzy borking your DHC scaling. So you still get the 70 per the reset to 70 scaling. Yeah. And then you get to do incoming with without scaling yourself automatically. As well as just if you're omitting the spiral, you're giving them all this bar. Because look at how much bar the spiral gives them. So thinking about minor optimization starouts. It's not all that important at the end of the day, but it's a thing I like looking at. Actually, how did we get hit on our incoming? Oh, I think I understand. Cheeky. But we press something afterwards. And we're not that minus. I would not be pressing there. We're not dead. Take out of the corner. Up forward air throw. Aggressive. Right idea. Wrong execution. Unfortunate. Ooh. Oh, now you're really happy. This is a Fukuo without bar. Overhead, immediately scaled. What's our mix? Good punish. Okay, you know. I don't know about doing that. Alright. How we get into the corner. Or just mix it. Don't really care about the Fuku in the back, it looks like. I think, personally, depends on how long it takes you to corner carry, but like, from initial glance, at least for me, my thoughts are you do one bypass, pick up OTG, and then just do corner carry and to snap the Kua in for her to deal with incoming. Um, that's my initial thoughts. Whether or not you think differently, that's an argument to be made. I think both have their merit. Fortunately, your mix was blocked. But how are we killing this band now? Overhead? Cat heads, don't get cat heads. Don't get punished either. Neither of y'all are believing in your hits, please. Did we get smoked by Love Dart? Is that what happened? We tried to press afterwards and it wasn't our turn. I see. Meshing. Yeah, I cannot tell you how often I drop that, and I don't know why. It just feels like it breaks. Okay, we gotta get this Kua off of us. One way to do it. Kill her. No DHC. Oh wait, no, we don't have anything to DHC with. Cretra. Why? So what did we already used? So we got this hit and then we mixed immediately after. Whether that was intentional or not, whatever. Is this really the best routing? Yeah, so here we just do L or L spiral, right? And then pick up with light kick because we haven't used that yet. Am I crazy? So yeah, that was the initial hit. Yeah, no, you just had a full combo. Gotta recognize our damage at ratio, gamer. I don't know why I thought your double had a sliver of HP, but yeah, no. Finish our food. Oh, got the happy birthday. Software drop. Alright. Talking and mainly focusing on keeping advantage and taking risks. I will outright say it now. Um, I'll definitely probably come back to this at the end when I'm doing the recap. But you're opening up Noble a fair bit. You're just waiting for the third or fourth hit before you actually like before you actually hit confirm hit. That was really good. Why'd we reset? Why? That's not my mouse. Whoops. I thought the mouse on screen was mine. Why is I Cretra, no. You have one job. Why is the mouse on screen? um, where was it? But yeah, like, how in the world are they not just both dead here if you combo them both? Are you afraid of dropping? Um, because I feel like you could just do a universal route, kill the Kua, and then do mid-screen kill on the band assist. I don't know if the intent was that to keep that to combo, but I don't think you need to be that fancy. Overhead. Good mix. Cash out. Why? Kill them, please. Just kill them. Uh, gotta recognize our damage. Oh, that's not what I meant. Whoops. Here we go. I pressed the numpad like I was playing SG. That don't do it. What was I looking for here? Crap. Oh, this is what I was looking for. Found it. Chicken block. Press. This is your turn. This is what you're fishing for. Versus every Fukua. You block that jump heavy kick. It's a lot easier to chicken block that jump heavy kick for the record. Jump light punch is a bit more finicky. Um, yeah, press. Don't gotta. I'm pretty sure you don't gotta respect that, unless I'm like crazy misunderstanding the timing. Namle. Namle. Broop. Burst, understandable. Quest into brass. I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't know about that one. That works. Wow, I'm shocked. Uh, I don't know if I agree with running full screen up the band. Like, yeah, you're losing, but You're still Val. You can try and be a little bit more obnoxious. But yeah, that's goodbye. That loses, huh? Only messing up the route. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't know how much of a help I can be for Valentine neutral. Might be a question to ask Tyrone or Cloud or Tossel. Because I'm not saying anything that really upsets me. Like, most of what you're doing makes sense, and it just feels like you're slightly getting outplayed. Gun, 2 HP gun. What's interesting, I think you can afford to call Spiral more. Like both assists you have are good for zoning. Um, but unless I'm crazy, I'm pretty sure you're doing Bomber a lot more for Val, which is good. But I think when you think they're getting closer, oh god, sorry, you can start getting the Spiral out there a little bit more. Yeah, going into segment, there's a couple of characters you really just don't want to do it to. Fuko is one of them. Um, Fortune is another. It grab supers ruin your day. So be very, very sketch. Like, understand when they have that meter, you're taking a massive risk. Yeah. Back to the previous point. Like, there, especially right here, one of the things Spiral, I'm pretty sure, will do wonders for you is using it as a counter call. It locks down the assist. Like it keeps them there for a long period of time because it's on screen hitting for a long period of time. And it deals a good chunk of damage. So if they have forward moving assists like this, or just in general, if they're people are calling their assist and retreating, here I think is a really good time to call uh, Spiral, especially because like they don't have a projectile to check it that quickly. And then you can just say, "I you have to approach me through this wall, and I'm just gonna hit your assist." Because you can just stay here and keep hitting it. Instead, we tap it once and then call Bomber. Bomber kind of gets clipped immediately, unfortunately. Um, yeah. Although I definitely will admit, having said call Spiral more to counter call, Nomlay is doing a very good job of covering their assist and not really giving you a great opportunity to. Oh, that's unfortunate. Cast them low. What in the world? I'm assuming we wanted a massive punish and just were a little bit too slow. Very patient. And then gets domed. Definitely could have also just tried to run away. But aggressively holding people in the corner is never going to be a bad decision, so can't really be too upset. Bonk. Good night. Getting opened up by the clone. Yeah. Don't anti-air her when the breast is coming. Here, is where I'd be looking to chicken block, honestly. Obviously, I can't get called out with hair throw. That's for you for something to like reaction tech. It's hard. Um, but they only really start doing that after they've like they expect you to up back. Here's a really good place to up back because you'll be chicken blocking the brass more often than not. The Kua might mess up the timing and you'll chicken block like both hits at once. And then that's kind of your ticket to go. That was cursed. Where was it? Yeah. And so instead of push blocking this, I think you could have unironically chicken blocked it, gotten a caught out, so you would have hit the brass. You might have also gotten rid of the projectile, but then you can just jump cancel and block the projectile anyway. Think you can be chicken blocking more. No confirm, unfortunate. Go for the throw, get jump heavy kicked because just throw her, smile. Classic. Thesis, I like it. Yeah, just respect that. Let her use her bar. Once again, landing on Kua will always be pretty sketchy. I saw what you're trying to do there, and I also saw Namle once again fishing for the anti-air. Um, that is hilarious. I think you could have let the super rock. That would have been a little bit more damage. Not really that important, but tag route. So this is getting into like I don't want to say needless optimization. The thing I really like doing for corner routes, if you don't have OTG on lights, it is quite simple. You'd want to delay your tag a little bit more. You want to hit them a little bit higher, but on lights, it's still relatively simple to do this into um, hot TK Horus and do whatever route you want afterwards. Right here, it's like perfect on Dizzy for it, but yeah, that's usually kind of how I end up going about it. Didn't really get the greatest mix afterwards. Got hit. How did we get hit? Got checked by a falling button on a failed throw reset. Unfortunate. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Blocks. Get caught up backing. Not reaction teching. Oh no! I forget you can have multiple of those out. That's hilarious. Um, can you not do ground scalpels here? And just hit both? Because I feel like that would have killed the Fukua. I don't know about this. This is a lot of meter for not actually happy birthday. Like if that's a level 3 that hits both, I'm down. But it ain't. So I'm not really that down. Yeah. Um, I feel like it's easier to sell with medium kick. It's not all that important. At the end of the day, I just guessed right. You can also be cheeky and like do this into flesh step to back to same side faster than they'd expect. Um, yeah, not the most important details. Okay. Oh, we press there. You did also ask about taking risks. I don't know. I mean, sometimes you just press and you're wrong. I haven't really seen anything I'm very like set with or sketched out by. We gotta find a way to get the slice in. Never mind. Oh, now she's in, but getting her in now doesn't actually change all that much. Block, push, block. Oh, you're on jump squat. Where are we? Or we're going to crouch to press something. Not entirely sure, but I don't know about pressing there. Yeah. And then in general, when it comes to like, I don't know, mix like that, that's a little bit more of a knowledge check. I wouldn't do that on someone who like played that character solo for years. That's my take on it. Um, some people might tell you to do it anyway, but yeah, it's. I have a hard time believing Nomley's actually gonna get hit by that sort of stuff. Okay, I don't. I'm not entirely sure what the intent is off of the setup, but I'm really not the biggest fan. Um, and I know this is like it's intended. But I feel like we can just do air dash, jump, medium punch, dragging them down into Vile, and then do like restand mix afterwards. Maybe like catch them with a falling jump light kick into also getting cross up options as well. Um, because as is, it just feels like strike throw. I'm not entirely sure what exactly else you get off this, and I might just be wrong in not saying all the opportunities, but currently it feels like Nomley's held this every single time you've done it to him, and that's saying something on a vial you literally can't react to. And then yeah, it's just pressed a button. It is what it is, but I really feel like more often than not you should be opening people up with orange vial. Not by pressing a button makes sense there. Overextending. Yep. This is where you can get into the, like psychopath territory and um, do reversals on your opponent's PBGC window. It's big callouts, but I know I like doing it. Yo-Yo likes doing it. There's merit to it. The unfortunate thing is for Valentine, you're spending 2 bar to do it and dying afterwards if you guess wrong. So it's probably not as likely, but I felt like this PBGC was always going to come with how far you extended. What is going on? Just a bunch of same side bids. We're not actually setting up any mix. Yeah, so if you want to talk about pressure, like here you're forcing them to hold chip. I think this jump, this final jump, is kind of where the pressure here went wrong because it's like it's a bunch of same side mids, it's a bunch of chip. But if you instead of doing this final jump, stick on the ground, you're sticking on the ground for when Nomley will also be hitting the ground, and then you can low throw them. You can stop doing heads, and you can just straight up low throw them, and you actively present a threat they need to respect. By jumping, you're just saying, "All right, I'm giving you more easy same side mids, technically highs once they hit the ground, but there's no other threat. They can just keep blocking. They'll hold the chip, um, but because they're not at any threat of getting chipped out anytime soon, they're not really worried about that. And then we're just going, I can hold all of this. No need. And so just calm, wait for the heads to go away, push block you out. And then they were never really all that scared. All right. Good call out. I wonder how big a fan I am of this route. I don't actually know. But you didn't have OTG. I forgot you already used it, so this time it makes more sense. I would not risk resetting that. I think you just lost track of Undizzy, but that's another conversation again. This is a good pressure. Like, all this looks fine. I don't know about that final jump medium kick, but you might have just not been expecting it to. It will never correct there, but you might have thought it would. No, I'm like got hit by that. What in the world? Cheeky F4 jump play kick. Sure. No IPS. Oh no, please, not like this. Okay, good. Oh, we gotta kill her. We gotta kill him. We gotta finish our food. Oh, that's one of the biggest issues. Right, we're in. Overhead. Unfortunate. False blind. The classic. Prop. Punish. Very good. He tried to get a little cheeky with it, but good reactions. Not able to get a confirm off that hit. Get a confirm off of that one. Mixed. That happens. The hell is this? Yeah. When it comes to like taking risks, no heck. I'm not watching an actual replay. Hey, I found it. I feel like here is where I just say, fuck it, send it. Match, knowing I have cat head behind me. Um, and I think if they do timpani, I'm pretty sure Eliza level 3 wins afterwards. Um, that's just me. Obviously, you can play patient. It just runs the risk of getting opened up and losing a character and then having to run incoming versus do a ratio band. That works. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Route into level 3 into Eliza level 1. Yeah, obviously, if you're trying to practice routes, ignore me. Um, but if you weren't focusing on learning new stuff, might be worth revisiting. Good reset. Ooh, you didn't have your double. She just got smacked. Yeah, you can see her kind of just fall down right behind you. So this isn't really gonna be your bail option. Yep, right there. Yeah. Oh, big good. Another reason for being cautious about calling your double is you don't have a DHC partner when she's on the field. So this happens. With all this, patient, cross yourselves up. Shit happens. Why does he fall out of that? Oh, you have the corner. What are you doing? Not blocking that. Wait, why? There's no hit stop on that. I don't. Am I crazy? I'm gonna look this up right now. Is there really hit stop on that? Fukua. Yeah, you should be able to block that on reaction. Oh, it's sketchy. Do we know an OTG list route? No, he just burst us on full screen. Fair enough. Oh, that's sketchy. And then, yeah, so got ourselves into the corner. Our assist isn't on lockout here. I'd honestly kind of want to call it. But instead they get out of the corner. And we are just being patient. Can understand being scared here. I'd probably do the exact same thing. Looking at it from an outside perspective, I probably want to be jabbing or doing a caught here. Um, Honestly, the jab might have lost. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's scary. Got opened up. It is what it is. We're not dead. They run Oki? There's no way this is dead. What the hell are you doing, Omle? A strong tool I think you can use more is caught plus assist, especially with bomber. I'm not entirely sure how well it works with bypass. I cannot imagine anyone has a fun time punishing that as with bomber. Um, H or M cut plus that. I do like M cut all the time with cremation, uh, and then I'll do it a little bit with shot, but shot's a little bit more finicky. That allows you to be a lot more aggressive while still keeping yourself pretty safe. Probably watch one or two more games, because I think I have been ended up talking for 40, 45-ish minutes already, around-ish. What happened here? Unfortunate drop. Gets kept by jump heavy kick in the scramble. Shit happens. All right. Punish that. I feel like here we can call an assist with this. Like, I know Spiral's a little awkward to work with, but I feel like we're calling it sparingly. Obviously, respecting brass is good, but I think we can work on calling our assists at better times and more often a little bit. Because I feel like I haven't seen Spiral used all that much. Okay. So the second I bring this up, you start using it a lot more. OTG, keep it simple. So, one thing I really like doing in this space, so like after a throw tech or after a like blocked mix and they push block me out, a lot of people really like contesting airspace aggressively, especially if they think you're going to air dash in. I adore pressing stand heavy kick here. Um, I don't know if the spacing works as nicely versus Fuqua jump heavy kick. You might run yourself in head first into the jaws. It's a close call, but yeah, it's sketchy. This works. I kind of lost track of what you actually did. That was a really safe way of just contesting that. Yeah. I don't know why my brain went towards just talking about the stun heavy kick there. Yeah, this works just fine. Kill. Set up for incoming. Path is J. They get the corner. Yeah, what are you doing? Our Eliza is giving this band a lot of respect. I think you can afford to be pressing a bit more. Whether it's caught catches a lot of things bands like to do because it's in the name. He's big. Didn't believe in our hit. Yeah, I think I'll watch the next game and then kind of do a wrap up from there. But yeah, didn't believe in the hit. Eesh, unfortunate. But yeah, caught. It's all right. You have some pretty fast buttons. Your jab is pretty good. I mean, it's all right. The jab's whatever. Two light punch does a good bit of work. You can kind of frame trap with two medium punch and two medium punch. Two sneeze. Like, I think you can afford to press a little bit more. Can always just get aggressive with that forward jump light kick. I've seen you do it a couple times already. Um, Good defense there. I gotta open up like that. Hold this. Honestly, at these ranges, I'm push blocking her out. I'm not dealing with this horse shit. Um, yeah, you kind of just held this. I want her off of me, out of the range. I do the same stuff to doubles who are like doing 2 HP M gun, the sort of deal. It's like this is not an area I want to contest. I'll just reset basically full screen and play neutral from there because God, this is a nuisance. Yeah, pressing into brass, trying to approach, getting caught by the 2 HP. It's a strong game plan. It's not without its flaws. Obviously, with Eliza, you can just caught it. I would be surprised if double can dash jump, jump heavy punch. You might end up getting hit by the dart, especially if they can react, but usually they're not able to dart reactively. Because if they do not M dart, if they do any other dart, BFF won't connect. So they're more often than not just going to do M dart. So forcing them to change it up is pretty good. Also, just yeah, not approaching in that. Or you could try and be really funny. It will be very hard to do because they're special canceling afterwards, but you can try and whiff punish the 2 HP with your own as double. Um, Also, probably can just pull out your own gun. I would not be surprised if M. Luger just wins. And obviously, try and shoot where they're going to sling the back two to throw because it's going to be a lot harder to just hit the 2 HP than it is to hit the special afterwards. Okay, what even happens this game? We checked into brass again. Got caught. Okay. Mixed. Checked. Hit on incoming. Mixed again. This is just SG. Sometimes you lose a couple times in a row. Yep, I like that caught. Don't I feel like I don't see your Eliza go for it that much. It's a strong duel. So like, and then what I was talking about earlier, if they're fishing for this, instead of doing that, I would just caught here again. Like they're just fishing for that sort of stuff. Caught there. Yep. Just barely got tagged by it. Unfortunate. Okay, you're starting to do it more. Yeah, that's rough. Um, if you see someone fishing for anti-airs as much as they are, one thing I like doing on Eliza is literally just going, I'm a full send it, Eliza or Sekhmet jump medium punch. Just do the special in the air. It's like, you think I'm gonna land on you with you jump light kick or jump heavy punch? No, hyper armor, die, hold all of this. Um, yeah, that's it's an answer I like a lot. But to kind of wrap up a lot of my main points, um, first to address your question, I don't think like I talked about the orange viral pressure. It's like I don't feel threatened by that setup. I don't know if you are messing up your own setup or if that's all it's intended to do, but I think you could make it better and actually make it much more threatening. Um, Other than that, I don't think your pressure was honestly that bad. You were opening Anomaly up a lot. What looked like the issue was is you were then just committing to go into pressure again. Like your pressure strings don't hit confirm nicely, and so you kind of would just go, oh, overhead, overhead, delayed low, and it's like you'd open them up 3 times in a row, and then sometimes even that you'd still not actually get the hit confirm afterwards. And those hits are very important. It's like opening people up's all right. It's the damage afterwards, and then keeping control of the game. It's the mix afterwards while you have the combo that's incredibly important. So focusing on actually capitalizing on your hits, I think, is a big will help you make a big step for improvement towards getting better. Um, that might have been the biggest issue. Other point to that is once you got the hits, understanding how much damage you can do. Because there were a couple times you reset when it was unnecessary. There were other times where you tried to cash out when it was at least clear to me it wouldn't kill. Um, you might also not be used to playing duo versus duo. That's understandable. Try and really pay attention to damage and dizzy, all that sort of stuff. More comfortable you get with that, uh, the more games you'll just randomly rob off of small details. And it's like, yeah, I know the skills. It's the same way Cat Pie just gets a hit on ban. It's like, I can kill from here. And then all of a sudden you're just like, wait, why is my character dead? This is stupid. And Cat Pie just is like, hey, I know my routing, I know my damage. It's like if you took 3 beams of chip. This is a consistent scenario I've seen in so many games. You're dead for like X meter, that sort of deal. Yeah, other than that, I didn't notice anything like awful in neutral. I think I pointed out a couple small things and how I would try and deal or approach some of the situations you struggled with, but nothing massive. Obviously, I only play one of your characters, so if there might have been more things to like look at for the double or Val, and honestly, my Eliza's kind of meh, so could probably ask other people for things about that. Pretty sure that's all I've got to say.